Central Michigan Chippewas, Mount Pleasant, Michigan. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Central Michigan's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. And the Chippewas come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Bitonio. Buys a little extra time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just...
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. The Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw him, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you...
There he goes! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now. Here's second and long. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Got the first down and more.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll run play action. And it's picked off at the goal line. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Fights off a defender. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's...
Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on for this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, This might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Eastern Michigan. Any big developments here on the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Complete to the right. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period. Central Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to pass. It's Bitonio. Steps away to find some room. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get first downs.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Chippewas can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Love the effort on defense that time. That looked like that was going to be a completion downfield, but the physicality of the defender jarred the ball loose.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Makes the grab. caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Terrapins in a good spot here with second and short. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Chips. This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Flanagan. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like
turning it on. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll toss it. Powers through. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Terrapins are rolling down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Maryland, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are fun.
Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
It feels like every everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Let's talk for a minute about Central Michigan. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game. A remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
When you see them there taking the shot, I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Here we go. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Chippewas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 15 duel. Let's get right to it. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen,
thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Terrapins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Hurley. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Terrapins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Going right to work up top. Here's a heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 15. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You got to love this job by the... here in their own end. They're doing an outstanding job in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. Everybody's getting to their marks. They're breaking on the ball. They forced 3 straight incompletions here with their backs against the wall.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Quick strike complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Right on the money. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
A loss of 4 yards on the play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
With the score, Central Michigan 28, Maryland 14.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Chippewas will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1 just is taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking down.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Timeout, Central Michigan.
The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. A little release to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw it. He's got it. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. The Terrapins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's 1st and goal. And the Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
To the end zone, it's picked off.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that, guys. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
It's so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewa... do on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Chippewas are marching down the field. Play action on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Quick completion on the out. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Back to pass. It's Hurley. Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Roberts. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Touchdown, Maryland! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's how you take care of one of the faster quarterbacks in college football. You don't even give him a chance to scramble. That defense was all over him. They had multiple guys.
He hurls one deep down the left side. what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was...
Into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Central Michigan. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
It's just so nice to have a single guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Hurley. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And these are these moments, man, where you're trailing by a couple of possessions. You've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Got his man downfield. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Really nice on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Central Michigan.
First and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. To the air, it's Hurley. Pressure coming. And they get it to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot. On third and long, you have to turn it loose deep. Touchdown, Terrapins! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need to stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. Running through contact. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give as they work on that clock. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Chippewas have it with a 1st and goal. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 2nd and goal. This is a design run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Chips. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
42, Maryland, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Wants to throw. It's Hurley. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Terrapins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. 3rd down play from the gun. Immediately fires to the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming in this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.